G'day movers and shakers, I'm TJ Marks and welcome to this special edition on Facebook's new layout. Now I personally have only had the new layout for 3 days now, and I'd just like to take you through some of the design flaws that I've found so far so that you can start to understand why so many people are complaining about it. I'll also give you a little treat at the end of this, so just keep watching and stay tuned for that. So let's jump right in. I'll first just take you on a quick little tour of the new layout. It does look slightly a bit better. First thing you'll notice is along the top menu bar, home has been moved over to the right hand side. We've got the addition of these three little icons down here, and there's no presence of a logout button on there on the top menu. We've got this new bar down the left hand side. The notifications menu is no longer down on the bottom right hand corner, it's now up at the top here, but the chat feature is still over in the bottom, and pokes and requests are still over where they've always been. So let's just jump right in and talk about what's wrong with it. This, the way it is, gives me a very compact, claustrophobic feeling, and we'll go into that a little bit later. But beyond that, the main problem that I've seen so far that I'm having with it is the lack of a default filter, and by default filter I'm referring to the news feed. That used to be that you could create a list of friends that you wanted to see, and you could drag it to the top, and they would be your default. It would filter out the status messages and so forth from the news feed, and you'd only see the ones that you wanted to see. I do it like that because I, like lots of people, have probably about, say, 50% of my list of people I don't actually know who they are. They're added there just because I play games on Facebook, and to play the games I need to add more people to the game to be able to get benefits. That's the sole reason that they're there. I don't have any interest in talking to them or getting to know them. They're just there for games, so I don't want to see the status messages. I can actually access those filters still. There's the filter I usually click on, which is the people I actually talk to, and there it is. But the problem with this is, one, it's very buggy. I'm losing messages that should be there, and two, the second I click home or go to another person's profile or whatever and then come back to the home page, boom, the news feed comes back to the way it was before, and I get everyone's messages, which means I have to repeat the same process over and over again. Now, applications have also changed, notably because the applications bar is missing from the bottom here. It's actually now in the left hand side. All your bookmarks are down in the left hand side in this bit here, and your games and apps have their own dashboards. Now, the problem I have with the game and app dashboard, sure, it's got some cool features in it, in that you can see what other people are playing and stuff, and you might find it a cool game or something, but honestly, if you're friends enough with somebody, you're going to find it anyway. There's no cross. I can't delete the message, the game or the app from this menu here. So where do I delete it from? Well, it's actually up in account, and you actually have to go in application settings, which, as most power Facebook users would know, used to be where you'd set your application permissions, but now it's where you delete things, as well as where you set your application permissions. Now, you can only access the applications that come up with a filter. If it doesn't come up with a filter, then you can't delete it, or you can't edit it, or you can't access it. Now, as you probably just seen a minute ago from the application dashboard, from the game dashboard, you only get a limited amount of games up there. It's only the top 3 games that I'm playing that I have access to. So beyond that, I've got no access to half the things that are on my account. On top of that, you can only access them from the front page. So if I move to somebody else's home page, for example, I can't actually access them. The next thing I wanted to point out, you've probably seen it when I clicked on account before. That's where the logout button is. It's in account. Now, what's the significance of it being under account like that? Well, the language that The code that makes this menu possible is the same code that is used for the chat bar that's been notorious for failing and for breaking and for not loading properly, meaning that there's going to be times when that account menu will not load, meaning there will be times you're locked in Facebook. And beyond that, there's also an awful lot of duplication. And this is what I was talking about when I'm feeling claustrophobic. Take for example messages. I've got a new message at the top there and it notifies me. That's all good and well and everything, except for I've also got it duplicated again, just a few centimeters down from it, telling me that I've got a new message. The same goes for friends. I've got the friends right up here. If I've got a new friend request, it'll pop up there and tell me, but it'll also pop up the same sort of little thing down here next to friends, and it will also continue to come across here over at requests. Events will continue to come over here, but they'll also be over here. It just goes on like that. And then you've also got the whole point that this little icon here, that's been notorious, like I said, for breaking, doesn't need to be here anymore. It's only there so that you can access people to chat to them. But that's over here now. So why is this here as well? So those are just a couple of the things that are bugging me about the new layout. I'm sure you've probably got some too. If you've got anything extra, add it in the comments section. And yeah, that'll do for today. So stay tuned and I'll get you that special treat. The treat I'm giving you today is a link. Not just any link, it's a specific link to be able to complain or give feedback about the new layout page. If you've been searching around Facebook for this link, here it is right here in front of your screen right now. Copy it down, go there, give them the feedback that they so poorly need. This is a link that Facebook have been trying to keep from you, so do what you should be doing and keep the web democratic. And that's all I have time for today. Until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and of course, stay aware.